Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Cloud Institution. So today in this video we're going to see another interesting concept of Terraform, which is Terraform Taint. Okay, so we are just going to see that what is Terraform Taint and why we need Terraform Taint and what are the different scenarios where we need to use Terraform Taint commands and all this stuff, right? So first of all, we'll see what is Terraform Taint command will do. Okay, so Terraform Taint command, so informs Terraform that particular object has become degraded or damaged. So Terraform represents this by making an object called object set taint, okay, tainted, and in this Terraform state. So Terraform will the propose to the replace in the next plan you create. So what do you mean by this one is that so we can just mark some of the resources. Okay, for example, if you're creating a virtual machine, so if that virtual machine is not behaving perfectly, okay, so if you wanted to delete and recreate it, okay, so we have a different option to delete and recreate it. But what are we doing is that from the Terraform we are going to taint, we are going to mark that particular VM as a tainted resource. Okay, so in the next run, okay, so whenever we are just working on in the next run, the Terraform will think that that particular resource has to be recreated. Okay, so we are just going to see this in the demo. So let's go back to our terminal. Okay, so in the last video, if you can see, we have created a Azure RM virtual machine, and then virtual network interface, and then subnets, and then VNets, and then resource groups, right? So we are created all these kind of resources. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do a Terraform plan to see if there are any kind of so difference or anything has to be deployed or something like that. So I just wanted to see the current status of the Terraform infrastructure. Now if you can go back to our Cloud Institution RG resource group, okay, which we have used over here. Okay, so Cloud Institution resource group, which is Cloud Institution RG resource group. Okay, so now as you can see here, your infrastructure has matches with the configuration. Okay, now let's take it to an example. Okay, now this is my virtual machine. Okay, so this is one of the virtual machine. So now I forgot my password. Okay, so I forgot my this is the admin password for this particular virtual machine. Okay, so now what I'm doing is that if I forgot this password, okay, I cannot log into this machine. Okay, so what I want from this particular configuration is that I wanted to change my password, and then I want to redeploy it so that so I should be able to access that particular virtual machine. Then I can just access it. Okay, that's what exactly I want, right? So maybe that this is kind of a test machine, I wanted to change it. So now what I'm doing is that I'm going to do change the password. Okay, so cloud institution @12 is the password maybe, so I'm going to do a 34. Okay, so now I change the password. Okay, so theoretically what Terraform should do, Terraform, whenever there is a configuration changes or there, it has to redeploy the configurations. Okay, so now I change the admin password for this one. Okay, so now if I do Terraform plan again, okay, I just saved it. Okay, so now if I do Terraform plan again, okay, so it is just refreshing through all the states. Now as you can see, I can't see that particular change whatever I made it over here. Okay, because Terraform thinks that everything is proper, nothing has been changed, because some of the variables like Terraform password or all these things cannot be identified by the Terraform state. Okay, so in this case what we have to do is that if you want to make this password updated, okay, we need to delete and recreate this machine. Okay, for example, if you want to delete and recreate this machine, what we can do is we can just go with a command called Terraform taint. Okay, so as I mentioned with you, as I mentioned you before, the Terraform taint is something if you wanted to recreate or delete and recreate, right? Delete and recreate in the next run, you can just mark this, that resources as a tainted ones. So what we can do is I'm going to do a Terraform taint of this resource. Okay, so because I just lost my password or something, something is strange is happening, if somebody is been like hacked this server, or so some of the password has been trying to trying to access it, and so a lot of scenarios where we wanted to recreate this virtual machine, right? So if that is the case, what you can do is you can just go and copy this virtual machine ID, virtual machine resource, and then dot, and then main. Okay, so Terraform taint Azure virtual machine dot main. Okay, so if I can give taint, now what happens is that the Terraform resource, resource instance, that Azure virtual machine dot main has been marked as tainted. Okay, so now what will happen if I do Terraform plan again now? Okay, so the Terraform plan previously it was successful, it was proper. Now I'm going to do a Terraform plan again and see what is the state of this particular resource. Okay, so now the Terraform plan is running. So as you can see here, something is getting strange is happened. Okay, Azure virtual machine is tainted, so it must be replaced. Okay, so now if you can do a Terraform apply, okay, so Terraform apply. Now what will happen is that this particular virtual machine will be recreated. Okay, so let's go back and see if it is recreated or not. Okay, so now we can see it's getting replaced. Okay, now I'll be doing yes. Okay, it's just destroying. Okay, so this is some of the the simple example where you should be using the Terraform taint command. Okay, so now in a fraction of minutes this particular so this particular virtual machine will be destroyed. This is still destroying, then it will be try to recreate it again with the the newer virtual machines. Okay, so in that newer virtual machines, the password of whatever we have changed it over here, it will be updated. Okay, so that is a major reason why we will be using Terraform taint command. It's still destroying, so whenever it's getting destroyed, it will be it'll try to recreate it. Okay, so I probably thinking that it'll take some time to destroy and recreate. Okay, now meanwhile we can see here the Terraform Cloud Institution VM is the in the virtual machine which was so provisioned. Now as you can see here, this is been destroyed now. Okay, because we have marked the Terraform taint, so it's still creating. Okay, so Terraform, we have marked the Terraform taint here, so this particular Terraform will consider this the resource has to be tainted. Okay, so it will be recreated. Okay, now if you can go back here, you must be seeing that Terraform Cloud Institution VM is getting created. Okay, how simple is that, right? So whenever we are creating some kind of a Terraform resource like this, these commands are really useful. Okay, so you should be okay. So storage OS storage disks. Okay, is there is some kind of a problem? Okay, resource not found. Something So my OS disk 200 resource group was not found. Okay, some kind of a different issues. So it's not able to find that OS disk which I have deleted probably by mistake. Okay, so this kind of a things which you can consider. Now if you wanted to, okay, so now as you can see here, right, so Terraform, okay, but anyways that Cloud Instance VM is got created. Okay, now let's take it up some other resources, right? Okay, so how to do a Terraform taint? Okay, for example, I'm just taking this network interface. Okay, so if I take the Terraform network interface, right, I'll just take this one, and then Terraform, I'm just doing Terraform init, sorry, Terraform taint, and this network interface dot example. You can give this example. Okay, so now it'll be tainted. Okay, so as I mentioned with you previously, whenever we are doing the next Terraform plan or Terraform apply, this particular resource will be deleted and recreated. Okay, so now is there any way that I just made some mistakes? Okay, so I'm just thinking that okay, I just tainted it. Is there any way that we can remove the taint from here? Okay, so if you wanted to remove the taint, you know trained from this resource, what you have to do, we have to give the Terraform, okay, untaint. Okay, so Terraform untaint and give this same resource. Okay, so now if you can give, okay, so there is a spelling mistake. I give Terraform untaint, this one, and if you can give like this, then successfully untainted. Okay, yeah, so this is how most of the times you will be, the creating, so you will be, um, the tainting and untainting resources during the Terraform plan and apply. Okay, so hope you understand this concept, right? You should be knowing that what are the different scenarios you should be using this kind of a, the commands. So now thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, so hope this video was informative for you, and so please like this video. Okay, so please share it to your friends, and also if you like this video, for means to stay tuned for more videos. We will be uploading a lot of videos in the upcoming classes. Okay, thank you.